So Holly, let's be honest here.
Hmm.
When you had to pick the person you want to do a show with, you looked at me and you're like, no. You almost passed on me because of my looks, right? Be honest.
No, 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 no,
That
no, no,
that's.
no, no,
I think you're lying. I think you're lying to yourself. Deep down, you
no.
looked at me and you're
I
like, Bobby's not the person I want to do something with because he doesn't look a certain way.
what? What do I say to that? What do
Let
I say to that?
Let's talk about it. What is up, everybody? Bobby here, the Nintendo Guru, joined by the amazing Holly, and we are going to talk about, man, basically, are you prejudging characters? Holly, get into this. Let's talk about it.
So, it's come to my attention since Animal Crossing New Horizons came out that there has been, and you know what, it might not have even been from when New Horizons came out. I think it's been the whole time that Animal Crossing has ever been a franchise.
I don't know,
Is
man. I
it
don't know.
wrong to judge a villager based on their appearance?
See,
So forgetting personality type, we're forgetting that, we're forgetting what their house looks like. We're just focusing on, is it wrong? What do you think? Do you judge villagers on their appearance?
I would never do such. I do. Like,
Of course.
Look, the thing is,
Have you seen Wart Jr.? Have you seen Wart Jr.?
he's rough.
He's,
Okay,
he's
so-
rough. He's a wrong'un.
So here's the thing, like, when I think about it, right, all my favorites actually look pretty good. You know what I mean? Like Bill looks good.
Yeah.
And Marshall. I mean, he looks good.
Oh, you've got Marshall.
No,
okay.
I don't have Marshall. I want Marshall.
You don't have him. Oh, okay, but you think
he's
good.
he's as in the Animal Crossing community called Dreamies, right?
Yep.
Whatever.
Yeah, Dreamies.
Okay, I'll use that word against better judgment.
Yeah.
And then Stitches. And
Yeah, I love this.
Diana.
Yeah, I had
and-
Diana.
And I think Bo is the other one
Yeah.
with the little deer. So when I think back, I go, they all look pretty good.
Yeah, they do.
Even when I think back, now here's the thing though, I disagree to some extent that this has been all along, because I don't believe
Yeah.
in the GameCube version, in Wild World, in City Folk, that I ever was like, hey, I need characters based on their looks.
To be honest, yeah, it's definitely more on the New Leaf, New Horizons side.
Yeah.
I feel, because you are right. Back, on the GameCube. I mean, on the DS, I was 8 years old. I didn't care that an ugly chicken just moved. Sorry, that a chicken.
It's okay to
just
say
moved-
ugly. We are not politically correct, all right?
Okay.
You stop it. It's okay. They're ugly. That chicken
I
was
was just
ugly.
thrilled to have animals in my town. So if an ugly chicken moved in, I was 8 years old.
Yeah.
I just accepted it. That
Yeah.
was it.
It's, you know what? I think you're right, because when you think back to that time, like you just accepted what it was. But here's the thing too, they've really, other than New Horizons, New Leaf, City Folk, Wild World, they've really scrubbed the personalities
Yeah.
big time. Like,
Yeah.
dude,
Oh, yeah.
if you played the GameCube, if anybody has a chance to go back and play the GameCube, please go play that version. Now, here's the thing. It's not going to look great. It's not going to... But, man, there's so much character in that version
Yeah.
where the animals actually would come at you and talk trash to you.
Yeah. Like, I remember, and I hope it's okay for me to say this, but I saw a video which was a compilation of all the absolute savage things
Yeah.
villagers would say to you.
Yeah.
And one of them was a villager calling your character a sexist pig.
Yeah, they
You just
yeah.
wouldn't get that anymore. And I
No.
understand, but at the same time, it's like, I quite like it when I see that my villagers are mad.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, you've got personality.
Exactly. Like, I remember... So here's the thing. I have Rocco in my town now, right?
Yeah.
And Rocco was in my GameCube version. And in the GameCube version, he was mean. Like, he actually intimidated me to a certain degree. Like, I didn't like to go deal with him. I was
Yeah.
just counting and praying for the day that he would leave.
Yeah.
But he never did, even my favorite character, Bill, like, he would talk trash to me. So
Yeah.
he's a jock, right? He has a jock personality. And
Yeah.
I would wake up in the morning before I would go to work around 5 o'clock in the morning, and I would play Animal Crossing for an hour every single day on the GameCube
Yeah.
version. because I was like, hey man, I want to play in the morning because I typically play at night when I get home from work. I would like to play in the morning. Bill would be in my front yard running around, and I would go up and be like, hey, there's Bill. I go run up and talk to Bill, and he'd be like, man, where you been? You're lazy. You're a bum. Like, where you been? And I'm like, wow, this dude just come at me hard.
Wow.
But
like,
it
no
actually,
chill. Zero chill.
no, but it was fun.
Yeah.
Then it just kind of left the atmosphere with Wild World and City Folk and New Leaf. Now I think they're kind of bringing that back.
Yeah.
I watched a video on Raymond. Funniest thing ever. Raymond. Now I've never seen this ever played in a game. I will every couple of days I will have villagers in my town square sing.
Yeah.
They're all singing together. And like if there's one person out there, another one will come up, and then the two of them start, and then the third one comes up, and the three of them. I've had a maximum of 3 singing together. I watched this video where Raymond was singing, and a small hamster walked up and started singing with him. Raymond got mad, looked at him, side-eyed him, and turned and walked away. The funniest thing ever. I loved it. I loved it. So I feel like the personalities are back in this game.
Yeah.
Now we've gone way off topic. So let's rein it back in.
But I think it is still a relevant part of this because it's all about, in general, do you judge on appearance or do you judge on personality? So I give you an example. Freckles, I have her, and she was one of my first ever villagers in this game. And she's all right. She's a little duck. She's a little funky looking.
She's ugly.
She's got a bit of a strange hairline, but we don't judge her for that.
Yeah, we do.
And I thought, oh, she's so cute. She's a little duck. She's got little freckles. She wears a little flower shirt. And then every day I talk to her, she goes on about how she's going to be a famous pop star. If she gets in an argument with Marina, it's because Marina's told her that she's not going to be a pop star. She's going to be a backing dancer. And that's the extent of it. And now I'm like, and then I go to someone. So I have, who else do I have in my town? I have Harry, the hippo, in my town. And God, I don't like him. I was devastated when he moved in. Devastated. But he actually is really chill. He's really kind. He always gives me gifts. I gave him a sushi outfit and he's been wearing it ever since, day in, day out. And it's completely changed my view on it. But my dreamies that I've been trying to get, they are all pleasing to the eye. I mean, even Zucker, who looks a bit strange, but he is literally a zombified food. But so it's just how it's turned out.
It's weird. It has. But the thing that I would say in this particular game is they are bringing the personality back.
Yeah.
And for me, when I think about that, I go, now it's like, so for me, I didn't choose. I think it's, man, this is such a deeper topic. It's not even funny. Did I choose Raymond off of looks? Yes. Because when I looked at him, I was like, hey, man, he wears the glasses like I wear.
Yeah.
I liked it. You know what I mean? I was like, he wore like a little plaid,
a little
suit with a tie. And I'm like, I like the way he looks. But then when I realized the things that he does and he's a smug character, I was like, I love that.
Yeah.
Like, that is really cool.
Smug is great.
Yeah, I love that personality.
Great personality.
Yeah, I love that personality with him. So for me, it was like, hey, I want to go find this particular character that's like that. Now, moving forward, do I find myself like Stitches? The thing is like, on the outside, you think to yourself like, hey, Bobby picked Stitches because Stitches is just cute. But the thing that I love about Stitches is he'll talk about comic books.
Yeah.
And for me, that's a big catch. Like, that's the thing that I like. So it feels like, other than Marshall and Diana, all of them are kind of like Marshall's a jerk, you know what I mean, to some degree, which reminds me of Raymond.
They're perfect
but
together.
Diana's a snob.
Yeah, she is very snobby.
She's very snooty. And so I didn't pick her based on looks. She's one of those ones that, like, I hated when I first had her.
Yeah.
But she grew on me.
I forced her to move in because I was like, oh, she's so cute. She's going to be really kind. And then she was just like, you've been stung by bees? Gosh, you look horrible.
Right?
I thought you were a monster.
Yeah.
I was like, what on earth?
And the reason what I realized why I started to like Diana on New Leaf was because she reminded me of Freya.
Yeah.
And Freya is a little pink pink wolf. And
Yeah.
she was in my original GameCube town, and she was very much like Diana, like very like snooty and like uppity and like, I'm wearing this, and this is the best in the world. And it was like,
This is
I
designer.
was like, oh man, I want to slap mud all over your face. Like, stop, you know? So I think we hit. I think that like, I think people need to look at. Yes, the looks are one thing. Obviously, like I kicked Violet out because I thought Violet was ugly. It was a big gorilla, big purple gorilla, and I was like,
Yep.
don't like you.
Nah,
You gotta
nah,
go.
nah, nah.
But there's ones that are ugly that I think are really cool looking. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, like Rocket. Come on, Rocket's a weird looking
Yeah.
gorilla, right?
Yeah.
But he's so cool looking too.
Yeah.
you know?
And even like Sprocket, the bird,
Yeah.
or the ostrich, peacock, I have no idea.
Yeah.
But weird looking, bright green, looks like he's made of tin.
Yeah.
Like strange, like, so for me, like you were talking about Stitches, isn't in my kind of dreamy list,
Mhm.
but I just find he looks interesting. There's not another villager that looks like
It's
him,
unique.
whereas like some of the hamsters
Mhm.
look like the same thing,
Yeah.
just multiplied and just a different
Yeah.
shirt, or so
I feel like the ducks are unique. All
Yeah.
the ducks look different from each other.
Yeah.
And I feel like the kangaroo look very
Yeah.
different from each other. But
Yeah.
the rest of them, I feel like the squirrels look a little different from each other too.
yeah.
So do you have anything else to add to this topic? Like,
No, all I'm going to say is that although I think it might be wrong sometimes to judge on appearance, I will probably still continue to do so, and I don't want anyone ugly in my town.
well, I've changed over. I've turned over a new leaf, and I'm not going to do this anymore. I feel very
No,
very
I
hateful.
appreciate that. I'm gonna work on being a better person, I
I'm
think.
not. I'm still gonna kick people out that are ugly.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that is all. Thank you guys for watching today's video. If you enjoyed it, please slap the like button down below. Share it with all your friends. If you're not a subscriber, subscribe to Holly's channel, to my channel. Links are down in the description below. Hit the bell so you know what's going on around here. That is all. Peace out, Preston.
Bye.